Well, the time has come to harvest the rest of the garden. Don't know if I'm going to just cover the parsnips. I may end up covering the parsnips, but we're looking at 9 degrees at night for at least a couple days, and it's just too cold. So it is time to pick the lettuce, at least the lettuce. I may end up picking the kale. I haven't been out here since the last time I showed you that video, which was what, 2 weeks ago? So I'm not sure how things look. I know I covered it, and it hasn't been that cold. Let's see what we find. Well, it looks like a muddy mess. That's what it looks like. Carrots have recovered since I saw them last. And I'm going to pull this plastic off, see what things look like. Ugh. Oh, it looks good. It doesn't look too bad. I can't believe that pak choy is flowering. All right, yeah, the lettuce is definitely at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this and see how much weight we get. Not too shabby. We'll pick off this stuff, but it's lettuce. I picked all of that. I was going to pick just the carrots, but I noticed looks like something's digging my parsnips. I'm going to dig them before I lose them. So we're going to do parsnips and carrots. Look at this, folks. We have parsnips, pak choy, there's some spinach, lettuce in there. I'm going to get this all cleaned up, weigh it, and let you guys know what did we actually end up with. Got something in the mail. And you may remember that, I think it was last year, I think they're over here. One of our viewers sent us these, remember these are?
Yes.
And I believe this is the same lady who made these, and I use these a lot.
This one big one.
Daniel's checking it out. Yeah, we just finished our meal here.
I did not.
Oh, cool. Look at this card, guys.
Oh, it's nice.
Minnie, you like it? You want the sparkly tires? There you go. That's what our girls are going to have, their cars. They're going to have sparkly tires. As always, we enjoy your vlog. Keep it up.
That's what.
Oh, look. Aren't those cool? Charity, look at these. These are really, wow. She does such a nice job with these.
Spatulas.
And a spatula. You think we should, oh, there's Santa. And then,
I think
you want to see Santa? See, there's Santa.
Gingerbread man today.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna eat you up.
I'm in the process of working on weighing everything, getting it cleaned up. We have parsnips. The total of the parsnips was 4 pounds, 15 ounces. We unfortunately lost half that row to, what do you think it was, a mole? Vole, mouse, something. And, you know, let me just show you. We found this. This is the skin. And this is only half of the parsnip. Look at the size of this. And he ate it all. Disappointing. I think what I learned from this is don't leave them in the ground all winter because the animals like them. So we'll harvest them earlier next time. And then this was my biggest fella, 20 inches. He weighed 1 pound, 1 ounce. And then my biggest around the top, look at the size of this thing. It is huge. So we had 4 pounds, 15 ounces of parsnips. Hey kiddo, what do you think of all these green things? Are you gonna eat some? What?
Will you don't put the clothes that look little?
That's right, when you take off the stems, and they don't look nearly as impressive. Art is cleaning up all my dirt that I've messed and made. And then the carrots here was a whole ton of fingerlings. Not cooking them tonight, but I got them all washed with the girls' help. Probably will end up roasting those. And let's see, carrots were 2 pounds, 12 1/4 ounces. The bok choy, bok choy, whatever, same thing, Chinese cabbage. This is all sorted out and cleaned and ready to go. Not cooking it tonight. This was 10 pounds. Wow, that would be a ton of pak choy. 10 3/4 ounces. And then a measly 1 ounce of spinach. There's still a little bit more out there. I haven't finished getting all that. And then I'm working on lettuce. So there's a lot of lettuce here, but there were slugs that were enjoying it as well. So I've got to pick through this and find what's good to eat. Compost. Chickens. We've got the bok choy odds and ends. So we're going to clean through this, then we'll weigh this one last little bit. There's a little bit more spinach out, not spinach, there is spinach, but there's a little bit more lettuce that are under our totes. And I think those totes are better off than the plastic. The plastic doesn't hold the heat. There's a lot of holes and stuff. But those totes are pretty all-inclusive. So we're going to just leave those at least for tonight. Tonight's only supposed to get down to 23, so they should be fine. But tomorrow night they're calling for 9 degrees. And that's cold. So I'm not sure if we're going to harvest all of the kale, most of the kale. We still have a lot of kale left. But we're definitely getting near the end of the season. We want to finalize this garden year, doing a video for you guys and for us, what our entire 2020 garden produce haul was. I'm pretty sure we hit that 1,000 mark. That's it. We'll sit down and finally break down everything and see what the totals were of everything. I think we're going to be surprised. Kids are so excited. The neighbor brought over his big red, and we have a pile of cow manure, and he's going to tow it back to the compost pile so we can empty it. Big thumbs up for neighbors. There goes our trailer.
Come on, guys! I'll be here. Guys, everyone wants to see it. Come on, stand.
Go in your room. You can see it out your back window. And welcome back to the vlog. So you guys have asked me, what's our secret to a successful garden? What is on that trailer load? That's the only thing I can attribute our success to. It's cow manure. We just got another load from our local farmer, and it is December 15th. It is cold out there. Tonight is supposed to get down to 9 degrees, and the farmer said, you better get this off your trailer before it freezes solid, because then you're not moving it for the rest of the winter. So our neighbor has kindly come over, brought his big red, and he's taking the tractor to the back compost. It just makes it easier shoveling the stuff so we don't have to do the wheelbarrow. Last time we got it, we had the boys wheelbarrow it back, which was fine, but it is so stinking cold today. This worked out a lot better. And this morning I made some banana breakfast oatmeal cookies. Yes, there are chocolate chips in there.
That's what
just
we
a few, and raisins.
That's what we made for camping.
Yes, it is. That's right. I'll put the recipe down below. I don't make it all the time, but I had some 3 nasty looking bananas. It was like, time to mush them up and make something with them. So it's oatmeal breakfast cookies. And today is Grandma Parsnips' birthday, and she is coming to our house at lunchtime for her birthday dinner. So we're going to be getting this house in ship shape. Obviously, I've got a mess in the kitchen. Still cooking because I have a lot of food to make for her lunch. And we're going to do birthday cards, and we're going to get this house in all ship shape, ready to go for her to come at noontime. That's in 2.5 hours. Let's see if we can pull this off. dessert, we've got red and green cupcakes, we've got a wild blueberry pie, and then an apple crisp. Hi, Grace. Did you like your dinner? Yeah. Which one are you going to have, cupcakes or pie?
I think that one the most.
You like the red cupcakes? What do you think you're going to have, Mary?
A green one.
You're going to have a green cupcake. And what if the candle's lit?
It looks yummy.
The birthday girl just disappeared.
Okay.
There she comes. She's running. She's running.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Art and I just came in from outside, and I think we finished the last of the garden harvest. I'll show you what we found. We found a few more beets. Look at these, they're beautiful. So, a couple beets, not a lot, probably about 1.5 pounds, I would say. And Art picked most of the kale. It is actually frozen stiff. So, we're gonna have to clean it. And once we get this all cut off, then we'll weigh it. But we're not gonna weigh it with the stump. That would be unfair weighing. And then we picked the beans that we let dry from our pole beans to replant next year if we want to. I really don't know if you have cross-pollination issues with pole beans or not. We did have bush beans back there, so I don't know. I didn't want to not have some beans for next year just in case any of the seed catalogs don't have any. But on the other hand, I don't know if they're gonna be the same beans that we had because of cross-pollination. I don't know. So I think that is the end, the official end of the garden produce. We'll go ahead and tally that up, and then you should be seeing a video fairly shortly of our final 2020 garden total.